There is a place for each and every one of us, individually and collectively, in the grand tapestry that is this existence. The key to a life filled with genuine joy and significance lies in identifying and embracing one's life's raison d'être. Nevertheless, there are times where we wander off our intended course without realizing it, or when we erroneously believe we are proceeding in the appropriate direction when, in reality, we are going the wrong direction. Do not be afraid, because the universe's deepest wish is for each of us to live in accordance with our unique purpose and develop into the person we're meant to be. When we reach a point in our lives where we feel like we are swimming upstream against the current, where the river of our lives no longer flows smoothly, this is a glaring sign that we need to make some adjustments. When we find ourselves in situations like these, it is important to pause for a moment, open our eyes, and look around for new opportunities that may be waiting for us. There are times in our lives when the pieces of our lives no longer fit together like a finished puzzle. And one of the signs that a new chapter is about to begin is when we experience stagnation. It's possible that our relationships have become out of sync with one another, that our jobs no longer satisfy us, or that the place we live no longer feels inspiring to us. Although you might experience some discomfort in the short term as a result of this, it is actually an indication of positive personal growth and development. As we progress through life, there are bound to be certain people, phases, and places that we outgrow. However, this does not imply that we have to give up on them altogether. When we are out of sync, it forces us to examine the things in our lives that no longer bring us happiness or that no longer resonate with our souls. It is not at all inappropriate for our priorities to evolve and reorder themselves as we move forward. In point of fact, we shouldn't pass up this incredible chance to start over and make our lives better. We are able to shift our attention to the things that we do desire if we first acknowledge the things that we no longer want. Naturally, human beings have an insatiable appetite for novel experiences. This persistent yearning for something different, on the other hand, begins to fade away when we are living our purpose with all of our heart and soul. Because of the all-consuming nature of our passion for what we do, we simply cannot fathom engaging in any other activity. If we frequently catch ourselves daydreaming about an alternative path, it may be a clear sign that change is calling us, beckoning us to realign with our true purpose. If we find that we are daydreaming about an alternative path, it may be a clear sign that change is calling us. The universe operates in mysterious ways, and what may at first appear to be bad luck frequently conceals within it the lessons that the universe intends for us to learn. There are times when it is necessary for things to break down, so that something better can take its place. Each one of life's shut doors ushers in an era of fresh beginnings, replete with untold opportunities and experiences. There is a meaning behind every occurrence in our lives, whether it be a decision we make or something that happens to us. These meanings give us the opportunity to try new things, discover what makes us happy, and improve ourselves. Allowing ourselves to truly flourish requires having faith in the process at hand, even in the most trying of times. Our minds and bodies may use stress as a warning sign to let us know that there is something wrong in our lives. On the other hand, pinpointing the specific reason for our stress can be a difficult task at times. These are the moments in which we realize that the way our lives are currently structured are not providing us with the genuine happiness and fulfillment that we seek, despite the fact that everything appears to be in order on the surface. This understanding serves as a powerful indicator that there is a need for change. It inspires us to design a life that is congruent with our spirits, one in which happiness is an indispensable component of our everyday existence. Pay attention to the times when the tiniest of annoyances and irritations, things that normally wouldn't even register on your radar, seem to be driving you absolutely bonkers and driving you up the wall. These occurrences may be interpreted as warnings from the universe that you are straying from the correct course of action. Take a moment to pause and think about whether there are any adjustments you need to make in order to move in a direction that is more purposeful and fulfilling. In addition, our bodies will frequently give us warning signs when there is something wrong in our lives. Recurring pain that our doctors are unable to diagnose could be an indication that we have deviated from the path that we should be on. Pain is one of the ways in which our bodies try to tell us when we are not living in a way that is congruent with our purpose, or when we are not participating in pursuits that bring us genuine joy. It is imperative that you give some thought to determining whether or not there are any emotional or psychological factors that contribute to this pain. Unidentified aches and pains can be alleviated, and we can regain a sense of overall well-being if we are willing to make changes in our lives and look for new directions. When something is off in our lives, our feelings act as a valuable warning system, letting us know that something is off. Unfortunately, we frequently ignore the signals they send us. When we are at ease and satisfied with the way our lives are going, it is a resounding indication that we are moving in the right direction. However, if anxiety, worry, and the constant urge to escape through distractions, such as holidays, partying, or drinking become regular companions of ours, this is a clear indication that we need to make some adjustments in our lives. There will always be difficult times in your life, but it is imperative that you recognize destructive patterns and find a way to break free from them. These trying times are a warning that something greater is on the horizon for us. Always keep in mind that life ought to be lived as an exciting adventure, not as a never-ending fight against the tide. Although it is not unusual to experience difficulties, we must be able to differentiate between favorable challenges and unfavorable hardships. The ups and downs that occur in life are analogous to the tides of a river. It is better not to swim against the current, but rather to go with the flow of what nature has in store. We can embark on a journey of self-discovery and fulfillment by giving into the current and trusting that every twist and turn along the way will lead us to our true purpose if we let ourselves be carried along by the flow. If you're still here, I want to extend my sincerest hopes that your life is filled to the brim with happiness and that you enjoy robust health. I pray that the goodness of the divine bestows an abundance of blessings upon you in this life. In conclusion, the process of locating and bringing our lives into alignment with our true purpose is one that is in constant motion and adjustment. It entails paying attention to the signs from the universe, as well as the signals coming from our bodies and our feelings. When we find that we are feeling stuck or out of sync, this presents us with an opportunity for personal development and advancement. It is possible that welcoming change will result in a life that is richer, more purposeful, and one in which joy is an essential component of our existence. The journey we call life can be an exciting adventure, and if we let it take its natural course, we can discover our life's true calling and evolve into the person we were meant to be.